if 80 or 90% of books in the future are sold digitally, then physical bookstores will shrink dramatically. Maybe you buy books at Illums Bollehuse or at Netto more than you do at an Arnold Busch. That's possibly the future we will see. So my name is Andrew Rhomberg. So I was briefly speaking as part of our group on new business models in publishing, four of us, and I was speaking about Jellybooks, a sneak preview of what we're launching in spring of next year. Jellybooks is a new startup focused on discovering, sharing, and sweet deals for ebooks. The problem it really tries to solve is discoverability. How do you get exposed to ebooks outside of the bestseller list, outside of your comfort zone? Yeah, you can say low prices is not where the industry wants to go, but if it's a promotion, if you want to take someone to take a risk on something new, having these very short-term 12-hour deals to expose someone, and they only get the discount when they also share it with others, is a way to really gain exposure for a book. So it really sort of tries to address this issue that every publisher, every author wants to make their book discoverable or have it exposed or give it a chance that people can see it. For us at Jellybooks, the biggest problem is retailing of books is completely dominated by one company today. And they are very sharp, very good, but also quite aggressive. And so in the 90s, venture capitalists would ask you, what's your Microsoft strategy? If you're in our position or any publisher, the question is always, what is your Amazon strategy? And it doesn't just affect us as a startup, it affects the biggest publishers in the world. What is your Amazon strategy? And it's interesting because they're the biggest retailer, they're the biggest customer to everyone. So tactically, they're the numero uno. But strategically, you know, people shift in their chairs when they talk about Amazon. And you see this friction constantly between tactical and strategic. And if I would give one advice, is spend a bit more time regularly thinking about the strategic and the long-term side as opposed to the next quarter and the financials of the next quarterly close. Listening to a self-published author who's sold 300,000 and talking about was very interesting. There was an epiphany and very interesting when I asked, so you still do have an editor, a copy editor, a proofreader. They're not from the publisher, which is a free service you get, but she employs them, she hires them. So all those elements of publishing, they're still there. It's still a team effort, even for a self-published author. I think that was very amazing to hear. Publishers are still amazingly good marketeers, and not everyone is a marketeer. So some authors are good at writing, not necessarily good at self-promotion. I think that's the future for a lot of publishers. Those are three key elements that are not going away. It will change, but those are three value items that publishers are still serving in a digital world, even in a digital self-publishing world.